Hey everybody, we just got out of the shower as you can tell. No, just kidding. It's early, well, mid-August now. It's like the 15th or 16th. You guys saw us put this in about 2 months ago, this site here. Put the site in. We hung our covert camera up in that tree. I just checked the card. I cannot wait to show you guys some of the action that we've had in this little area. But with that being said, we want to show you guys what the site looks like. So Dusty, from your standpoint, how much longer will the deer actually be hitting these minerals? I know we've talked about it before, but you know, for most people out there who are just establishing a new one of these, you know, should they stop now? We've already told them to go all year long, but how much longer do you think the deer will actually demolish a hole like this?
You've got a good solid, it's mid-August, we've got at least another 15 to 45 days before velvet starts coming off, and then you got to think they're going to turn around and start hitting it again because antlers are hardening. They're going to start eating calcium. They're going to want the salt, the nutrient intake to store the food that's going to become scarce here come December. I mean,
plus, you know, their patterns are getting ready to change. Somehow, well, with the triggering of the shorter days and fall approaching, their mood changes. You know, they start going from a feeding pattern into a fall pattern, and when they do that, they know that they have to have a stored up amount of energy to keep going and to get them through there. So when you get your roamers, say late October, early November, what happens if a big mature buck comes by here? Not all the time, but what's going to happen if he comes by here, he likes what he sees, he likes the cover, he finds this, it makes him comfortable?
just like every other animal, if they find something better in a different territory that's better than the territory they were just in, they're going to stick to it. So if they end up with, you know, everything, food, nutrients, water, we're right outside a 4-foot tall bean field in mid-August.
Yeah, the beans are amazing for mid-August. Usually they're about this tall in the Midwest and brown. That's chest high on us.
As you can see, our mineral is the real thing. You can see the deer love it. We're not making this stuff up.
No, it's as you're watching this, I know you're looking at some of the growth over the last 2 months on these deer, and it's phenomenal. It does what it's supposed to do.
So as you can see, we dug, and as you saw us put in, we dug a little bit of a hole with the cultivator when we first put this in. This ground was compact now, and since then, like I said, it's been a couple months. We're ready to refresh this thing, but they've dug a good 18-inch by 1 foot by, on this edge here, it's over 8 inches deep.
So with that being said, this is the fruit of all the labor we've put in that we've showed you all year long. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to refresh this. Obviously, we didn't bring the tiller in this time. We're going to use a stick.
So there's been some theories as to why deer hit mineral licks so hard. Like I said, we've had this mineral for 2.5 months. They've dug a big hole. Is that because there's a lack of nutrients in the area? Is that because they're not getting what they need? Well, it's kind of, I would assume, a big ball of all of the above. They have some sort of shortage of salt and calcium, and they need as much as they can possibly get.
Well, guys, we hope these segments have helped you this summer. Deer season's right around the corner. It's mid-August, like we were talking about a few minutes ago. We leave for Maine in about 2 weeks to go bear hunting. With that being said, we want to hear your feedback. What can we show you next time? What do you want to know? And it doesn't necessarily have to be this. It can be stand placement. It can be tactics, anything. Let us know. You guys can find all these segments on GoppertGrains.com, on the Goppert Grains Facebook page, or on the AROtv Facebook page. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again soon.
And remember, if you aren't growing giants, you're doing it wrong.
If you want a healthy herd too, go check out our YouTube channel at Goppert Grains or go check out GoppertGrains.com.